stop thinking of the ego as arrogance. That's too simple. Instead, let's redefine it. The ego is your internal lawyer. Its only job is to define a single, specific client, the story you have about yourself. And just like a lawyer, it does not care about the truth. It cares about winning the case. Think about an argument you had recently. What was your main goal? Was it to understand the other person's point of view? Or was it to make them understand yours? If you're honest, it was probably the second one. That's the ego in action. It says a different opinion as an attack on its client. It sees being wrong as a legal defect. So what was the logical outcome? You win the argument, you get the last word, you walk away with the sense of triumph. But what did you actually gain? Nothing. You did not learn anything. You did not grow. You did not improve your understanding of the world. You simply reinforced your own existing beliefs. Now think about what you lost. You lost an opportunity for a genuine correction. You lost a chance to see a new perspective. You lost the ability to be wrong and be okay with it. Logically, that's a terrible trade. Winning the case for your ego means losing the opportunity for growth. The ego's primary function is to protect you. It's supposed to shield you from harm, from a bruised self-image. But let's follow that logic. How does ego protect you from criticism? By making you feel defensive and angry. It tells you they are attacking you. You must fight back. This reaction does not protect you. It makes you miserable. It fills with you stress and resentment. The logical, fact-based response to criticism is to evaluate it. Is this feedback useful? If it is, you learn and improve. If it is not, you simply discard it and move on. No emotion, no personal insight, just a logical assessment. But the ego prevents this. It makes you every piece of feedback, every differing opinion, every mistakes feel like an threat. It makes you feel unsafe in your own skin. So, the very thing designed to protect you is the thing that makes you most miserable. The ego operates on a fundamental flawed logical premise that your value is dependent on your performance. It tells you you are only a good person if you succeed. You are only smart if you have all the answers. You are only worth of if others admire you. This is a house built on sand. Your sense of self-worth becomes entirely dependent on external factors you cannot control. And that is the logical conclusion of that. When you fail, and you will fail. When someone does not like you, and they won't. When you don't have answer, and you never will. Your entire system of self-worth collapses. You feel worthless, not because of failure, but because your ego convinced you that you were only valuable when you succeeded. This is most illogical system you could possibly adopt. It sets you up for inevitable and constant unhappiness. So, how do you break free from this flawed system? You become the analyst, not the lawyer. The next time you feel that surge of defensiveness, that immediate need to improve a point, stop and ask yourself two simple questions. One, what is my ego trying to protect right now? Two, what would the most logical, emotionless response be to this situation? For example, someone says your idea at the work isn't good. Ego story. They don't respect me. They think I'm stupid. Logical fact. My colleague has a different opinion about my idea. Logical response. Okay, let me hear your reasoning. How can we make this better? The ego wants you to believe you are fighting for your survival. The truth is, you're fighting for a story, and that story is holding you back from the growth, from happiness, and from living a truly logical, effective life. Just think of it.